singer. Oh my god.
You love singing with me.
Hey, shout out to the boy Only Singer for that intro. But before we get into another Unfiltered Spotlight, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and go ahead hit the like button on this video while you at it. Please support the individuals that are in these episodes. If you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or even an organization that does something positive in their community, we want to spotlight you. Just fill out the form that's in our link if we haven't already reached out to you. But hope you enjoy the spotlight and y'all stay blessed.
All right, welcome to another episode of Unfiltered Spotlight. Here you have your boy Derek from the Unfiltered Brothers. And today or tonight, whichever time that you're watching this on YouTube right now or listening to you on your phone, I got my brother, Dashad Hurt with us for this episode, man. What's good with you, brother?
Let's get it. Let's go, Derek.
How you feeling tonight, man?
Oh, I'm great.
Good. Before we even get started, man, for the audience, just you mind just telling a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background?
I'm from Prospect, Virginia. Went to Prince Edward, graduated, entrepreneur, CEO, investor. Just elevating every day.
Big facts. But like my brother said, man, we one of those back road boys. Grew up in Prospect, VA.
Oh boy.
434 all day, every day, man. But
Yes,
starting off, go ahead and tell the people pretty much just a little bit about the environment that you grew up in and pretty much how that ended up shaping your mindset that you have today.
Well, I was bad. Most people say that, but that's all I knew was get wild. But I was smart. Never really took advantage of that because I was going off the music and what the statistics for real, bro. Most people want to go to the NBA, be a rapper, the basics. We all know that. I'm hearing Boosie, and I still stand on what Boosie stand on. Is that shit gonna get me fired up? Probably not, but I understand. And that's the environment I come from now. But in today's time, it's just to elevate from that. You feel me?
Right. So we're gonna definitely get into all the business that you got going on, man. But what pretty much when did you start becoming interested in financial literacy?
Ooh. Legitly, when Hov dropped 444. And I was having a kid at that time. Started taking life serious. I'm like, invest. He's even feeling dumb in this music. That's not that rowdy music, so people won't understand that. You got to really think when you're listening to it. So I'm like, let me go learn something. And literally about 5 years ago, EYL them dropped. Wall Street Trapper. I'm working at Walmart. I'm like, dang, how are these YouTubers making this money? Rad Lambos, Funny Mike, anybody you name. I'm like, how the hell? Let me sit back and study and watch. Started investing a little bit. Throw $50, $100 in. Take that money back out. I keep it real. Buy something I ain't supposed to buy. But I'm noticing, why aren't you taking it serious? You feel me? So, yeah.
So back to you talk about you started investing just a little bit. Where did you? I know because you got the different apps that people can invest in, like Robinhood and stuff like that. Where did you start investing first, and what did you start investing in?
Cash App. The stupidest thing I bought that I remember was GoPro. And I learned the real with that. GoPro does not have a dividends. I bought in at like $7 or $8. I'm projecting the future. That's dumb. You literally have the top 5 Tesla, Walmart, just the top 5 companies you can name. Why aren't you investing in those? Because they cost $300-$400 a share. Let me start doing $5 a day. $5 a day, end of the year, I'm at like 1,300 and something? Hold on. I'm seeing the profit. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna go too ahead of you on that one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to keep the consistency. Cause I started using EYL them as entertainment.
Right.
This ain't entertainment, bro. This execution. Why don't you know what I'm saying? How deep are we gonna go?
That's a fact. So you started, of course, you got the EYL, shout out to them, Earn Your Leisure. They got some good information. Check out their channel. Just check out their platform, that whatever they got going on.
We next.
You know, of course. You already know we up next. You looking at those individuals that got, you know, Jay-Z's and all of those people. Were you mostly motivated by those people, or were you mostly disappointed in yourself and where you was at in life?
Not disappointed. I was overworking myself. I was working 2 jobs, getting money, spending the money, splurging it, looking like a ball, as they say. Why ain't trying to get secured credit cards with this money? Money man will tell you that. Get those, and that's just secured cards is for the build up. If you don't have credit cards, if you get a $200 secured card, a credit card bank will throw you $2,000 in 6 months. Now they're gonna give you the $200 back. Now you got $2,200 to play with.
That's game right there. When it comes to our community, the Black community, why you think it's hard for them to fully understand financial literacy?
Because we group up so fast, gang shit. So I'm like, oh shit, I can get y'all to come around for recreational stuff. But if I say let's all get in a group to do some let's all put $10K together and go buy a laundromat. That's easy, bro. That's easy. The more hands involved, we all link up to do bullshit. Just being real. Yo, I bet you can link up with somebody to go have a drink at the bar right now.
Oh, quick.
But if we have a talk at the bar, I'm like, yo, I don't think I should be me. Oh, I'm all right. You don't want to sit down with this. Yeah, we're gonna talk about billions and millions. But I understand I have to talk about things people can understand too. I do have to stay on earth too, because I know how to just stay in business. You know.
Well, following up on that question, do you think when it comes to our community, of course, you know, we always want to party and everything like that, but do you
ready for the weekend?
Exactly. Do you also think it's a trust thing?
Nah, it's because on the weekend you can suppress. You getting all that off your, you know, from working all week, man. I want to get that off. Versus, how about I go study 2 books every weekend, and we getting sharper and sharper without you really wouldn't know until you build these habits. It's that we're used to that habit of going to the parties, the cookout. See you soon.
Facts.
And you're not making yourself valuable when you do that, because we have access to you. I know you're gonna show up.
Right. What's some of the ways you think people, at least give me like 2-3 ways people can make themselves valuable?
Start asking people what you need help with. Helping homeless people. It's the basic things we see already. It's really helping and bringing to the table. I don't want to put money involved with that. It's all on the value of that situation. Because I get what you're saying. Repeat that question one more time now.
Pretty much how can we make ourselves valuable to other people? What are some of the ways, or what are some of the things that we can do to start making ourselves valuable to those individuals, those big, like the ones that we need to be around?
That go back to getting in those. I learned something. If I go to the golf course, bro, most millionaires and billionaires are there. Think about the people we know that golf. Why does Jordan want to go golf with these guys and gamble?
That's what
it don't have to be. The most recent one is DJ Khaled. I'm like, why he want to? But it's actually a workout for him too. So I'm like, he gets a workout and he's networking with his people. It's just certain how you level that out. That's why I don't want to tell no specific thing, but I still go back to the books for it. It's
Man, we good.
still bad.
We good now. We good now.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, we need. I don't want them to miss none of this information.
Hey, but I was saying about them reading them books, bro. Man, all the books have the blueprint. We try to make up a new blueprint or some bull. Bro, the blueprint's right there. It's nothing new. You can real estate, stock, those two right there, you're gonna be a millionaire. You just gotta stay consistent. It's just real estate you can take off in a year quick. Real stock, you gotta learn. Stock options, that's just it. You cutthroat after that.
Cool. What's one book? Well, we talk about reading. So what's one book or like one like article or something that you would send someone that is looking for information? What's that one book? Of course, there's hundreds.
Think Rich, Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill, yep.
Because I could talk about building a business, bro. I could talk about the stock. I could talk about all that. But if you ain't gonna plant that seed, it'll never mean nothing. If you ain't gonna, remember I said I planted those seeds early with EYL. Had to make them grow. Had to stay consistent.
In your opinion, what is the top 3 things that you think people need to like consider? It's 4 things. So what you think people need to consider, learn, know, or apply when it comes to financial literacy? What is the top 3 things?
Ooh, study what you're doing. Don't be cheap. And actually ask for help, because you can get a loan from a bank. Easy. But you can go ask investors and not have to deal with the bank. So are you going to really study these industries?
Is it important? Do you think they weigh the same? Should we study the individuals, or should we study the material?
Material.
Which one weigh the most?
Material. Everybody like that. So
is that where you started off? The material first?
No, I was intrigued about the lifestyle, the Lamborghinis and stuff. How do I bring that to me though?
Right.
Because I will tell the truth. Like I said, I was wild at the beginning of this. I used to be bad or whatever. If I would have did that at 18, 19, bro, if I would have started my business at 18, 19, like I'm doing right now, I would have bought those early. Had your cardio, bro. I would have did it just. I don't have to. I know my value. But some people think the value are in the things. The value really right here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So none of that really would matter.
Now you one more question before we get into this business stuff, right? So you talk about, I don't want you to go into no details, anything like that, but you look back at yourself, you look back at yourself going through high school. We all made some decisions, we all did some things that we look back
could have went to the
NFL. We look back and be like, oh, that was stupid. Why did I think that? Why did I do that? But a lot of times people don't necessarily change until really something happened to them that really they have no choice but to change.
Can I say something?
What's up?
Some people are still acting like they're in high school. We know we say that, but if you're still just doing the same routine as you were doing in school, nothing changed. If I say the school system failed me right now, bro, is the school after 18, was the school system to blame?
That's all on you at that point. No, I heard you. It's all on you at that point. Like, of course,
Anything after 18.
a lot. Of course, a lot of times we get caught up in pointing the fingers and everything like that. But
Accountability.
we gotta learn how to be accountable for our own actions.
Oh, I'm ready. We talk
Decisions
about
decisions that we make.
that business stuff. Though, hey, bro, like my boy put me on. He'd be like, "You trying to be in these rooms with these billionaires?" No, I'm trying to do it for me. I lost what I was about to say because I was about to go in for a second.
Crazy. But because I want to ask, because like I was saying, man, sometimes it takes that one thing that happened to somebody to make them change. What is that one thing? Of course, you talk about lifestyle, but of course, we all want the money, we want the lifestyle and everything like that, but it goes deeper. It goes deeper than that.
Oh, yeah.
What is that purpose that you're living for, that you are striving for?
Oh, generational wealth. Especially in this time, I done seen so many people die and GoFundMe's for the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
People close to like my heart. That's what, bro. Can't wait till I can just pay for people's funerals and stuff, bro. That's the real. And don't give me nothing. People be looking for stuff in return. I don't want none of that. I just want to. That's all for real, bro.
I feel that. I feel like that's what we all should be striving for anyway, because it's not like we grew up in the most, in the environment where there's a lot of income.
Nobody's gonna help each other around here
at all, right? So
we gotta
be the ones that make the changes. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into what the people want to know. For starting off, what motivated you to really motivated you to become a full-time entrepreneur?
Knowing I could do it for myself. I done worked at so many different jobs. I'm like, they've never fired me. I had to fire myself. Nobody's gonna fire a good worker, bro. So let me start waking up every day and do it for myself. So nowadays, bro, it's something simple. All these apps, DoorDash, Spark Driver, you can name anything. You could just start making money right now. The money don't, like I said earlier, I was working 2 jobs, bro. Didn't know I could have put so much more money in the stock market then. Didn't know where to put the money.
Mm-hmm.
We're making money all the time, bro. And I don't have a job and like to tell that to people. So what are you doing with your money? You did?
Right.
It doesn't work like that.
So when you made that decision, because when, I think anybody that owns a business or does a side hustle on the side or anything like that, we always want that to become our main source of income. Even though, we want that to become our main source of income, but we also want to be able to put money into other places so we can have multiple streams of income coming in. But we don't want to necessarily, well, I ain't gonna say we, but a lot of people don't necessarily leave their job because of the risk that it is. So what is that process?
It's the comfortability. When you leave your job, they're not gonna call you and say you left the mop hanging. If one of my vending machines doesn't give somebody their money and it's a big account, they're gonna say you owe us $1.35, whatever. Come give the customers money. You don't have that when you get off work. So, man, I talked to y'all Monday. For a business owner, this is 24/7. It never cuts off.
Mm-hmm.
When people are chilling, I have to get away from social media, Snapchat, Instagram. Bro, I'm studying 10 hours a day when I ain't posting. That's where shit get dangerous at. Cause scrolling and being at work all day, this all got your mind. You can't even tell me what your purpose is. And you got a cell phone in your hand, you can find your purpose. Well, y'all make these slaves look bad.
Was it
boy, I get started now.
was it any fear in that decision?
Fear. no fear. Like, because when you start saying, I'm going to chase some money, ain't no fear in that. Fear for an entrepreneur is when I got to say, I'm about to go door to door and start selling my cleaning business to people. How do I dress to go to these people's door? How do I present myself? Most people say, I ain't talking to them people. Man, that person right there might be that millionaire you need to talk to. You don't, no new friends. Yo, stop that bullshit.
Right.
What?
Look, I say that all the time. There, it's like, you know, we got this podcast platform. You know, we trying to grow outside
Yours
of
a
the environment.
business.
Exactly. But I also said, I was like, you know, of course we want millions of people to listen to it, but I only really need that one person. I only need that one person to actually believe in what we got going on, believe in the vision, and see what we got going
It's
on.
another one just like him.
Yep. Just need that one person. But
Organic too.
You can't find that one person if you're scared to take the action. So you gotta go out there and take the action and do what you do.
Can I ask one question?
What's that?
Are you running ads?
I'm not running ads, but I'm about to start running our own ads.
You talking my language.
Cause I pay attention to like of course, like 85 South, $1 million worth of gain, EYL and all of those type of podcasts, you know, and I was looking at different information online and I was just somebody was sending me some stuff and I was just like, man, you know what? Why go to other businesses and try to, have them sponsor us when
use their platform?
We have our own clothing. You know what I'm saying? We have our own online store, so why not go ahead and place our own ads on our own platforms? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I learned the other day. I just started with the YouTube investor mode 434. Follow me, but if you're not paying for ads, your videos are always going to stay at 0 through 40 views or 400 views. Anybody. So I'm like, more gems. That $1,000 I said earlier, if you start investing in yourself, you're gonna grow. Until then, like you say, with those skills, investing in yourself, I don't care what you're buying. Start doing that. We'll say another cheat code I do use. Books all day. Before I go to sleep, I got 10 things I'm gonna do tomorrow every day, already written out. I don't write mine the day during that day because I can't freestyle a day. I got to know the night before we about to go crazy. I don't care if it's workout. I don't care what it is. We doing that.
Elaborate on that more. Just how important it is. How important preparation is. How important preparation is.
At first, I used to be inconsistent with the workout. I might work out 2 days a week, 3 days a week. Cool. That's not cool because you're not being consistent. You don't even know what day you're going to work out. Now it's Monday through Friday, bro. I miss a day. We working out Saturday, Sunday. Anything extra is just what you want to do. But I wrote it down. Work out tomorrow. Work out tomorrow. I don't even have to write that down. So if I wrote 10 things down, that workout might just be the 11 for 12. Because that's normal now. You did? Yeah. Invest in the stock market. Pay debt off. Those are just staying consistent. You can't forget them.
Facts.
So in 6 months, when you look down the line, you better have put some work in.
That's a big fact. Now, do you think entrepreneurship is for everyone?
Nope.
And do you think second part of that question, do you think everyone, do you think eventually everyone should have something that they own?
No, with the entrepreneur, because I started off as an entrepreneur. I ain't gonna say just now, I'm a big investor now. Versus if I was, instead of trying to start a small business, I could have went straight investor mode. So I was like, entrepreneur, if I try to sell your shirt all day, you may get sales, you may not. I had to learn what cash flow is the big thing about this whole situation. You can't quit a job till you learn cash flow or capital gains. When I sell because I'm a car dealer, when I sell a car, capital gains. I get the profit. What do you do with the profit? When I first started, everybody's playing this Monopoly game. I learned from Monopoly, you're supposed to invest that money back in your business. Not go to Cali on a trip. I done done it all, but I learned, nah, stay consistent. A little bit of time, bro. Them same trips gonna be there. They're not going nowhere.
That's a fact. You touched on it a little bit earlier, just how some of the information that you've seen on YouTube with EYL, Jay-Z, and all of those individuals. Who are some other influences when it comes to your business? And pretty much what are like one or two things that all of those individuals have in common that you use
every day? Every day. Warren Buffett, Kevin O'Leary. He said every day. I'm still learning because I'll watch anybody game. I listen to Jim Rohn every day.
Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn every same day. And that just keeps me, that's like my Bible sometimes. Keeps me consistent because every day I'm not gonna be motivated. I don't care who you are. I've never seen nobody say I want to work out every day, bro. Who have you? It's the mind thing. I'll sit there and play a trick with my own mind. But back to the investors. Master P for sure. Because he's showing me right now, everybody's counting them out. Now, what y'all gonna say when these cereal actually start making them billions? But who else? Snoop. Really, I follow anybody that really has a formula. But I might not copy your blueprint, but I know it's a formula there. And usually most investors are doing the same thing.
Right. And what are those one or two things that they all have in common that you admire and you apply?
Dividends, that cash flow and dividends. I literally get a free check from just investing in the stock market, bro. If the stock, remember I was saying I started with GoPro?
Yeah.
And I was, right now, who I got the phone right beside me, Deadly too. I can show you stocks right now that are paying 40% dividends every month. 12%. What? So you rather put your money in your bank account? For what? Why wouldn't I put my money into Tesla where Elon Musk is at? Right. What Elon doing? Big billionaire. Let me put some of that little $1,000 over here. See what it do.
Break that down a little bit. Because a lot of people, once again, we talk about financial literacy.
Everybody.
We talk about financial literacy, especially our community. We behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
So break down dividends for the people that may not know.
I invest my money into a company, General Motors, General Electric, maybe $12. They pay monthly dividends, a check you will receive and get paid. No matter if the stock goes up, down, no matter what. But as an investor, what they tell everybody, buy in the red. You want to buy on the dip, buy at a low, sell high. Most people are trying to get the investment in a year, 6 months. Stop looking for that. Bro, invest in that company for 20 years. 1,000, not even gonna go that far. $100 a month. You want to make $1 million faster, $500 a month. These same companies, where your retirement at? You ask a lot of us our age through the 20 through 40, where's your retirement? How many gonna really answer that?
Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people don't even know that their job has a retirement plan for them that they can.
I didn't.
What you say?
Didn't. And it follows you through wherever you go. I said, what? So you can use insurance, literally insurance, life insurance. You can get rich with just life insurance. Goes back to when I said those funerals. What were we doing? Oh, we were YOLOing it.
It wasn't. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation right there. How? So let's go ahead and get into all these.
That's the real, because it's daily.
That's a whole nother
daily. Bro, business does not, you can't do business without having, that's what I was trying to say. I can't be the man I am as a billionaire unless I shape me. We've seen billionaires kill themselves.
Yep.
If my mind is not stable, bro, I'm going, no, let me get myself right and grow. Then when I'm growing, bro, my business grows even more.
I think the issue is a lot of people, when we talk about wealth, they only equate that to money. But they got to understand the real wealth is up here. This is the real real estate. This is the first real estate that you need to invest in.
It's so much in there.
Shoulders.
If you never wrote it down, how you gonna remember all that? We all got good plans, bro. We could, like I said, with those 5 in the group, if we all 5 were in the group right now, everybody, what's your business plan? What's your business plan? Bringing that together. We don't have groups. We have those groups when I say the networking events, but it's not close to us. Especially, like I said, I hope all you New York, because I'm about to really talk that. New York, California, y'all got an advantage on me, but guess what? Anybody in Farmville watching this, you can go have your business in California, New York, and still live in Farmville. It just, people with small town minds can't think that. You don't have an imagination. You only want to drink. You can't do that with the liquor. You got to stay focused.
That's a fact. So let's go ahead and get into this business. How many, because you got your Hurt Enterprise LLC, you see the shirt that he got on. How many endeavors do you have under that brand?
Whew. At least 4 to 5. Carpet cleaning, vending machine, box truck, car dealer. And that's the basic 4.
Got you. Let's go ahead and get into a little bit of let's start with vending machine, because you promote that pretty much. You was just there to
That's my bread and butter now. That's my bread and butter now.
How did you get into that business?
Ran across a girl on Facebook Marketplace. She was selling the machine, seeing it on YouTube. Like, we all know where you can make some money at. The vending machine business been here for over 80 years, which I did learn this is a reliable business. Ran into her, bought the machines. She said, I know a place you could put it. I'm like,
What are some of the things that you learned in the vending machine business?
Cash flow, how to actually set prices and see how the economy's going. Because when inflation came, I had to fight with that too. I'm like, Walmart's raising their prices. I need to raise my prices because I'm competing with everybody. Any market, if it's a convenience store across the street from my hotel, I got to have the best prices. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing that convenience to everybody. And treating my store like a gas station, because that's all it really is.
Right. How many locations you're at right now with the vending machines?
About 10.
Okay.
And got about 15 to 16 machines. But what I was about to say, what I learned was I was treating it like a side hustle. But because I was going into the car business using that capital gains, that's how I got the money. I was like, let me sell a couple cars and just figure it out. I'm like, I got to sell cars all the time. These snacks are going to always sell. No matter what goes on, you're going to always need something to drink. I don't care where you at. You might not need a car from me. You dig?
That's fact. What are some, well, not just the vending machine, but what are some of the pros and cons when it comes to being a business owner?
I'm going to say for the vending machine, a vending machine could break down at any moment. Customer tear the machine up, trying to steal out the machine, anything. And that's when I said that monopoly, because I see the whole trend is this monopoly thing. You see on the monopoly board in business, you're going to take a loss. I just bought a box truck. the whole point of what I caught on the video I seen the other day was your box truck is gonna break down. So I'm already in my head, we're prepared for that already. But you have to have, where are you putting the money? And when that box truck breaks down, do you have the money to bring that situation back?
Gotcha. And what are some of the advantages of being in the business owner? Of course, you can get into the taxes and stuff like that, but a lot of people don't know about the tax breaks of a business owner having your own business.
You ever heard most people say complain about paying taxes? I used to, because like I said, I didn't have that complaint at first. I'm like, you're complaining about making more money? Does that make sense though? So why aren't you playing the game that they're playing? All rich people are playing because we have those. When you go to work, you're not using your gas too. Why aren't you writing it down? Same thing. It's just because we're not tuned into the business mind. Some people think it's a billionaire shit is bougie and stuff. So I've never seen somebody that don't want to be successful. Name one person. I know a homeless man don't want to be homeless. The hell? Shit, the basics.
But like you were saying, a lot of people don't have that, a lot of people don't have that business mindset. So for example, this is what I learned like the past couple of years. Say we're a business partner. We like to turn up too. We like to go on vacation. We like to, let's just say we want to go to an island somewhere. We could take a trip to the island, but we could write that off as a business trip. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people,
I was confused by that at first. Because when you say business trip, most people only are looking at the trip. So now, why not me? I'll just throw one out. Why not me put 5 vending machines in Atlanta and give myself a reason to go to Atlanta every month? Yep. You know what I mean? Versus, and go back to what you just said. When we were in school, even out of school, didn't they teach you that our money is more valuable in Africa, Philippines? Right now, if you go get a hotel in the Philippines, it's $15K, but in American money, it's $300. So my money is worth more over there, and we're not taking advantage?
Yep.
What? And that's I see why Akon them say we're kings and queens across there.
Look, that's why I was about to mention. That's why Akon over there building that city up. A lot of different. I heard Charlemagne say he got property over there in Africa too. You know what I'm saying? He go over there. He go over there probably like twice a year or something like that.
Can't wait to take my kids on vacation to Dubai. What? So we're going 2 months. We there every year, and only bought a $80,000 house in their money. What? And I'm renting it out while I'm not there. What? Never wanted. We don't even think past California, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. That's how you say it earlier. Is just that small town mindset we have. A lot of people ain't shit. You talking about the 434. A lot of people ain't been outside the 434. Then you talk about
that's scary to me.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they.
That's scary to me.
All they know.
That's scary to me because we're from a slave state. So if you've never seen up north, it's gonna freak you out a little bit for real. Because I was in New York on literally on Wall Street. They're charging $15 a minute to ride the bike. You'll ride on the bike with them while they carry you from light to light. This is a hustle where I'm from. You telling me these selling clothes and stuff in New York? What? You can't have me in the big city. What? And I'm coming. Yeah.
Big facts. So, with being an entrepreneur, it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's never the journey is never straight. It's never down either, but you're gonna have hills and everything like that.
Only reason it can go straight. I'm a solo entrepreneur. It is a difference. I'm learning. At first, when I got into this, I was building it all off me. I was doing everything myself. Now I'm learning. It's people out here. If I speak up, they're gonna help me. It's just no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm. So 2 things with that. So first thing, just elaborate more on being
Kobe.
a solo entrepreneur. You know,
Kobe mentality. I was in the gym so much by myself. When I say I'm studying for 10 hours, I'm in the gym so much by myself. All right. When I said people are watching you, I don't need people. Like, I would love for somebody to say they just got $1,000 ready to invest in my company. That's just being funny. But they don't. That's a lot of help. People don't get it. And that's not even a lot. We know that's not a lot of money. That'll help somebody get into the game. It's just so many different scenarios. What Kobe did was always by himself, right? But that's advancing my skills, because I never want. Some people say they like to play stupid in the room. I played stupid in the room and didn't know what they were talking about. We're not doing that. Speak up.
But part of that mama mentality, you know what I'm saying, is that bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Kobe tore his Achilles, was that 2013, came back and still played. KD, AP, tore his ACL, came back, had the best season.
Can I name a player though that I got? It's not a problem with. It's what he said that stick out to me every day, bro.
What's that?
Kobe stayed in the gym, right? AI, what he said, practice. We're talking about practice. You can't tell an entrepreneur that. You ain't practicing. You ain't investing. You will get killed in this game. Because people are, if you can't negotiate or communicate, you're going to get effed over every time. If you don't know how much a car costs, vending machine costs, that's what makes you get rich. Because that's what values everything.
That's a fact. Now, you have those people that's more knowledgeable than others. So when you are going through this life as an entrepreneur, of course, there's going to be a couple setbacks. You know, a lot of course, people don't need to see those. Of course, people don't need to hear about those, but that's part of your story.
They don't tell that.
That's part of your story. So I want you to just pretty much elaborate a little bit on not necessarily what the setback was, but how did you bounce back? How did you deal with that setback?
Setback.
And you might not necessarily call it a setback, but of course.
No, because it's like little accidental happen. It don't like, I'm one of those people just in general. When I said I came into the game as a hustler, so I was gonna make it bounce back regardless. Didn't matter. If something breaks, if something breaks on your lawnmower, you're gonna get it fixed. I've learned now, don't stress about those little things, because it's always a point, because you know it's coming to where you do know where to go to and how to fix those things. Because if I know if you know your mentors over there, who do I call when something breaks, or if I can get that from him?
Right. So,
but there's never like, I don't have, like I said, if somebody breaks my vending machine, the basics, for some people don't think it's simple. Go buy another vending machine. I'm mad that day. That's me. That's my setback. That's why I learned my growth though. Like I said, you could be, if I lost $1 billion, bro, why am I killing myself? I came from Prospect, Virginia, bro. Like, I really, like, I come from a backwoods. Then we live, okay, this another hustle. We literally see in our face. I lived in John Young Trailer Court, Prospect, Virginia. Niggas know. Sorry, my language, because I got to go back. So I already know, but this for y'all know. If you live in the country, or even if you don't live in the country, you're watching these people rent out these mobile homes. A mobile home's only, I hate that, because the game is not saturated because people aren't executing. I could tell a game all day, but if you ain't gonna execute, a mobile home costs $3,000 to $10,000 or more. A property costs $5,000, $3,000. So we not doing that. You can go get a business credit card and leverage that. You telling me if my credit score is not, let's say your credit score 650, 680, you could start getting 2-3K I go to one bank, 2 banks, 3 banks, 4 banks, 5 banks. I get $3K a piece from them. What business you want to do right now? That's free money. Mm-hmm. Do you want to go into debt for this? This goes back to what I said. Cash flow is the key thing. You could sell cars and get that money back and replace it. Or do you want to keep it consistent? Like I said, I love all types of hustles. That's why it gets so many different ways. Because I had to learn, okay, that's capital gains. You might sell 3 cars this year. Might not got to work for the rest of the year. Just gain. What are you doing though to keep? Are you gonna spend dead money? Anybody saving money? That's dead money. You're never gonna get inflation with that. If you have 50,000 right now, in 5 to 10 years, that's gonna be 30,000, and that's because you spent. Versus if you would have put that in any market, that 50,000, 10x, easy million, 50, easy, and you can get that with the credit cards. So you don't want to go get that free money from the banks. We don't want to play Monopoly.
Facts. So pretty much I got 3 more questions for you, man. The first one, who do you go to? Of course, you look at the information on YouTube, the internet, or whatever, but who do you personally go to for advice, if you have any?
In the business world?
In the business world, or
just in life general?
Because a lot of people, especially for you, probably as a solo entrepreneur, that you do all of those endeavors that you got under the Hurt Enterprise.
Yeah,
you need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
My boy.
It might not always be about business.
Just my boy.
Who is it?
Xavier. Well,
gotcha.
Billionaire Mindset. I just call them parlay every day. You know.
Gotcha. And y'all just pretty much, like you say, just pretty much get on there.
Focus on growth. Like I said, you can't be because some people come from rich families or whatever. You're getting passed down the money. But to be a millionaire, billionaire, you have to grow into that. You don't just, from where we're from, you don't become that just tomorrow. You have to keep growing your mind into that. It's just not going to happen. So it's like, call them, make sure my mind is still sane and I ain't tripping or a customer to pluck my nerve, blah, blah, blah about them. Then be like, let me get over this. That's it, real. There's never no big person to call right now. Can't wait to have them on speed dial. I might got them and don't know it. Just not gonna say that right now.
Right. So, how do you? Of course, this is a mental health question. How do you keep yourself sane? You have the people you talk to, probably you have the books, you have your audios or whatever that you listen to. But what is your routine to keep your mental health intact?
Weed and working out. If I ain't have those 2, I'll be honest, it'd be hard out here because I can't, like the weed calms me down to start smoking. Bro, I get deep into thoughts with it, you know?
No, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and cut you off right there. All right, so I'm gonna be an advocate for marijuana my damn self. Right?
Talk your shit.
So you literally just said pretty much what I do. Like, you understand, like, all of the stuff that I come up with, all the ideas that I come up with, the conversations that we have on these podcasts, the ideas, whatever. I literally have to slow my mind down because a lot of shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? Step outside a little bit, hit the weed, or then I get into a deeper thought, a meaningful thought, and that's what helped my creativity, come into play.
It gets easier. Like I said, bro, studying for 10 hours, all these different people, I'm going to have to find some type of recreation in that. I'll listen to, like, say, an hour or 2 out of study. I'm going to go listen to Nip, G. Perico, Money Man, somebody that's going to keep that going. I can listen to some negative stuff, but I try to keep that same flow going. So when I do be feeling them different vibes now, I'll be like, all right, that's the old you. This is the new, because you're keeping the same consistency. Them vibes really do be, I'm telling you, it'll mess your whole, if I go hang around the wrong person, I'm like, man, he threw my whole day off. So if I go wake up every day and hang with my homeboy and he ain't productive, you are who you hang with. It ain't no, you Your bank account, if I ask you all the information you know, then I look at your bank account, all of it reflects. It's not going to be a mismatch from that unless you're just doing drugs and stuff. That don't count.
Right.
Real drugs.
Facts. But last question I have for you. So of course, you mentioned you got this YouTube channel that you just started, like what, a couple months ago now.
Yeah.
The videos that you got on there, short videos that people can go quick and easily, any time of the day, go over there, look at you dropping different gems on each video, whether it's the business, vending machine business, whether it's real estate, investing, or whatever. We have all of this. I asked somebody else this before too, is like, we have all this information out here, and we always tell people, be cautious of who you listening to, where you getting your information from, right?
Yeah,
that's true. I talk to myself, I talk to myself about it every day too, but
somebody could put you in debt listening to them.
Exactly. So
that's why when you doing everybody process, that's why I said we all take different courses. Right. Just because I told you that, it will work. But if I say we're going to get these credit cards, we're going to be in debt now. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, that's a different story. Then, but the question, well, I think it's a two-part question for you for your YouTube, you being a voice for your business and everything like that. One, why should they listen? You know what I'm saying? Why should they subscribe to your channel? I'm gonna let you answer that first. So why should they go to your channel? Why should they listen to you?
Because if you follow Warren Buffett, Kevin O'Leary, any of them guys, I am the next bag. And to be in these small areas proclaiming about to be a billionaire, who believes that? You got to go look at the information I'm kicking on there. It's all the top level game you can get. I'm not giving you something, go sell headphones, go start an e-commerce. I'm not going to tell you any of that. That's up to you for your side hustle. If you're not treating life like I said, if you look at the Monopoly board, bro, the Monopoly board is the life, real life. It's you got your side hustle, your main hustle, what real estate, whatever on that board. That's life structure.
And then the last thing I want to ask when it comes to that question is, because a lot of people, especially where we come from, a lot of people don't believe in that individual at the beginning stages. A lot of people don't.
I'm watching you, bro.
I'm watching you. But I want to see what moves you make first until they start publicly supporting you. So
that's the part that hurts.
Going on. So what you got going on, you don't necessarily show. Of course, you show what you're doing, but you don't necessarily show like I don't
have to show it. Though.
I got that. Right.
I don't have to show it. For me, in my the vending machine business and stock market and real estate, I don't have to post any of this. It can be successful without the gratification.
Exactly.
I don't want I will say this. People were inboxing me on Snapchat, Facebook. Yo, I've been watching, like what you got going on. I appreciated it, but I didn't realize they were giving me my flowers when you're saying you're watching me. Mm-hmm. So I didn't realize that. So I'm like, oh, snap. So that's what elevated me even more. Now I'm going to give you something to watch, but I'm going to give you the real formula.
Facts. So you've been doing this for some years now. You done gained all the knowledge. You done gained all the knowledge for the businesses and everything like that. But some people, a lot of times they don't care. That stuff don't matter to some people. So what makes you the guy that people should listen to? Talk your shit.
If you chasing success, that's the only way. If you saying you don't want to do nothing, chase these millions and billions that's out here, be a sports team owner, you're looking at these rappers and you want to imitate that, bro, why you ain't imitating these people that's really, they're the underdog. We know the new rapper. Just like you said, they're showing love at the little stage, but when I'm that big dog now, look what comes to the big dog. Look what Lil Baby did. Now he's buying restaurants in our face. He's the entrepreneur now. Why is the rapper transitioning to the entrepreneur boss? because this is the real deal. Who wants to be? It goes back to my Kobe situation. I'm not competing with you. Life is a competition though. I'm competing with myself every day to elevate. If I'm not competing with myself, bro, I'll never get better. That's all it's about.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead, talk your shit. Any final thoughts you got? Any final thoughts you got for the people, man?
Just subscribe to the channel, Investor Mode 434. I'm telling you, this new content, Farmville, all you surrounding counties, states, we coming.
Facts. Like y'all heard them, go check out the go ahead, say the channel one more time.
Investor Mode 434.
Investor Mode 434. That information
Prospect
to the fullest, man. But that information gonna be in the bio and the link. You know what I'm saying? There's a description. Make sure y'all support what this man got going on, man. He's doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we was mentioning pretty much throughout this whole thing, man. Y'all watching. Y'all just watching.
They watching.
But why not join the party?
Won't subscribe to your channel?
You know what I'm saying?
You want me to subscribe to your channel?
Actually support what these people got going on.
I'll support you. You support me. It's easier.
It's simple as that. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this too. I support some people that don't even support bad because that's who I am as an individual. I know I'm
that's growth.
Shit. I know I'm gonna get shit in return just because of who I am as a person. So
that's God.
Exactly. So I'm telling y'all support me because I'm supporting y'all, but at the end of the day, it don't even matter because I know God got something bigger for me personally because this is what I do as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
And they ain't letting up. I'm telling you.
But y'all go support what bro got going on. Old Town to the fullest, man. You already know Old Town Originals, man. But y'all,
we up. And we up.
We up. Real
and
up.
Y'all thought it was a game then. Oh, it's real now.
We're about to turn up the heat on y'all, man. But this is another episode of Unfiltered Spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Go check out our other podcast episodes. Subscribe to the channel. Link is in the description. Go check out our audio versions on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much anywhere that you listen to podcasts on. But with that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we out here.
Salute.
Yes, sir.